Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out all the Kodama locations for the Silver Mines in Nioh. So obviously we're going to be starting out as per usual at the first shrine, and we've cleared out the entire level of enemies just to make sure there's no complications while we're recording this. Anyway, from the first shrine we want to take the first hallway here to the right and head to the end. When we see this ladder we want to drop off down to the left and we'll be able to find the first Kodama behind these pots and boxes. Once we've found this one, we want to head back up the ladder we just dropped down from and continue around to the left in the only pathway we have possible until we get to this next air ventilation machine. And once we do, we want to take the cave entrance in to the right. Once we get to the end, we want to turn left and drop down to another air ventilation system. Once you see this machine, we want to turn right and head to the end of this room as far as we can. And if we eventually turn left, we should be able to see this ladder. So we want to climb up to the top of the ladder all the way up to the top floor once again and then head round to the right. At the end of this pathway we'll find our third Kodama. Okay, now we want to backtrack but staying on this topper level on this pathway until we come back to this corner here, and we want to drop off and try to land on top of that platform. So we need to drop off here on a bit of an angle on this corner, break through these boxes and come through here. We should find some hot springs, and if we continue on a little bit further, drop down this next platform to the right, we should find our third Kodama. So if we continue dropping down, we should find ourselves at this air ventilation machine. Make sure you take the pathway through to the left and we should get to this room where you have one ladder heading downwards and one heading upwards. We want to climb up towards the top floor once again and continue around to the right. Take the first bridge we can see here to the left and cross all the way over until we get to the end, then turn right once more. And here we should be able to find the next Kodama hidden in this bucket. Be very careful. If you continue a little bit further on, bats will fly out that cave and try to knock you down to the bottom floor where there will be poison and some pretty nasty enemies. So make sure you be very careful there. We have no need to go that way. Once we have this Kodama, we want to backtrack and head back across this bridge one more time. And this time when we get to the end, we want to turn left and we can see another Kodama down there on that hidden platform. So all we need to do is drop off here on a bit of an angle once more, and here we can find the next Kodama. Okay, now we want to drop down to the bottom floor and stick to the right wall until we find this locked door to the right, and just to the left of that door we'll be able to find the sixth Kodama. Now you can continue through the locked door and head to the right and we'll find the next shrine. From the shrine, we want to take the right cave, which is really the only way possible for us at this moment, and then turn left and cross over this bridge to the right. We want to make sure we don't drop down to this first air ventilation system in this room. We want to continue to the end, turn left, and once we find this item, we want to go to the right and drop down into this other cave entrance, and then turn left once we're inside, and we should see the seventh Kodama here at the end. Once we have the Kodama, you don't want to continue walking forwards. We want to turn around and then take the first exit out of this cave to the right and drop down to the bottom floor of this room. Then turn left and walk all the way around, keep walking past this ladder, and eventually you should see these three little cave entrances. You want to take the one furthermost to the right and keep on heading through. Once we turn right, you should be able to see the eighth Kodama just before these bamboo fences, and behind the bamboo fences there should be one more ladder we need to climb up. Once you get to the top of the ladder, be very careful. Out here to the right there will be a fire wheel that charges straight at us. Once we've taken him out, we want to head to the far end of this walkway and we'll be able to find our ninth and final Kodama inside the Silver Mines. So I hope this video was helpful, guys. If it was, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more Nioh content coming soon, and we'll see you next time.
You know you felt this way before, but can't recall a time and day. Don't know if life is a small part of something greater.